Hey guys, so I'm back, out walking again. I'm gonna go to my favorite place today and have a little talk. So, lots is happening, nothing worth mentioning, except for the weather. I think we need to keep an eye on the weather. I think something is happening. They stopped spraying here for a while, and they just started spraying heavily. The last 2 days there's been spraying heavily. I basically haven't seen a chemtrail since March 18 over here. And a couple of days ago they start spraying again. So, yeah, I don't know. But I think we need to watch the weather a little. I think it could be a rough fall period. I think storms and, you know, the hurricanes and all that is gonna be worse this year. So. A nice looking dog. Yeah. I think we can expect hurricanes. I think we can expect earthquake. Oh, by the way, we had an earthquake in Denmark for the first time in 20 years. So there's that. 15 something years, I think. We had a 3.2 earthquake last week. Actually not more than 30 miles from here in the ocean over there, actually right outside where my spot is, in that bay area. There was an earthquake, and yeah, we felt it through whole of Copenhagen. They even felt it on the other side of Sjælland. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a rough time. We had more like that, you know. We had the biggest snowstorm we had in 10 years. Now we had the first earthquake for 20 years, and yeah, and basically it's been summer for 2 months already. All the trees are out, some of them already putting fruit out. The pressure's insane. We're up to 80, which is unheard of before June. So yeah. The weather is different. I think we're gonna get a beautiful summer. A hot summer, but beautiful. Because everything is green, but look at this. Look at all the trees. Look at this shit. It's been looking like that since late March, start May. It's been looking like that. So, yeah. Enjoy the summer, guys. I think rough times are coming. I've said that before, but it is what it is. I'm not worried though. I'm just saying, do what you gotta do. I have plans. I'm gonna go to Colorado again. It's gonna kind of become a yearly thing for me. So I'm going back to Josh's place, AKA Fathead. That name is never gonna catch on with me, but yeah. Just checking if the camera is still filming. It's a new camera. I'm trying to figure it out. For those who don't know, I'm a big GoPro guy, and GoPro has been stagnating for a while. They even digressed in a couple of areas, and so I decided to try something new. And I looked at the DJI, it wasn't my thing. And then I saw the 360. It looked good, but I wanted something lighter that I could put on myself as it is now. And I ended up with a 360 Go 3S, I think is the right word for it. So it's a little thing you can take off the camera. You can see here, this is the camera house. I can actually watch what I'm filming right now. it kind of works that I can take it out of this housing right here. For those who don't know, a lot of you know what this is, but I think that is smart. I see some possibilities in this system, and I see some drawbacks in this system. So I'm not gonna be too favorable of it right now. I'll let you know on a later note what I think of it. But if it works reliably, I actually think it's pretty cool. But we'll see. So there is the thing about water, you know, it has a tendency to rain a lot where I am. I don't know why, especially when I'm in the States. So the GoPro is totally waterproof. This casing is not waterproof. The camera on my chest is waterproof. But the housing is not. So I gotta remember that. So yeah, I'm off to my favorite spot, green fields. You know, we don't have big ass park system like your central parks and stuff, but everybody got a little something of green. You can see you have the houses here, and you have a little piece of green behind it, and then you have the freeway out there, and the water is somewhere on the other side. But Denmark is all about green. And we enjoy our green. So in many other countries, they're building shit, lots like this. Oh shit, there can be a lot of another 5 houses here, you know. But we have a lot of, what do you call it, protected land. So it's like your national forest. We just have it everywhere. So this is a green system. You know, it looks like a big forest, but it's not. There's houses all the way down that way, and there's a free one on the other side. So it's just this piece right here. But you see, it gets to grow and be pretty. And it's not like the States. We have old trees, but not as old as yours. I think we actually have some old ones right there. Those are old, and that wasn't semi-old. So we do have old trees, but not in the near of what I saw in the States. There were some big ass trees over there. So that's that. Well, I think that one is a normal big tree. That's as big as they get in Denmark. You know, we have bigger, but they're very few. But that is a big ass tree in Denmark. You know, and there's a big ass peace sign right there. So I'm going to Colorado. I don't know, I fell in love a little in Colorado. I love the jam, you know, on the plane, and I love the people there, and I really have a good time, and I relax there like I can't at home, you know. So the vibe there is amazing, you know. If you need to be alone, you just go 200 yards in that way, and you're alone. There's nobody there. It's insane, you know. I kind of fell in love with Colorado. That's something that surprised me, because the food has not been very well in the United States. I had some terrible meals, and I had some good meals, you know. And I must say, some of the better meals I had in Colorado. They know how to make traditional food like it used to be back in the days. It's the only place so far, I'm not saying your state can't do it, but it's the only state so far where I had some decent gravy. And I love my gravy and potatoes. And I got that in Colorado, so yeah. That's that. Maybe I'm biased, but yeah, I like Colorado. I find peace, I find unity, and if you haven't been there, join up, man. Come on. There's only like 3 weeks left. Almost four weeks left. And Jam on the Plane is started. It's from the 19th of June to the 21st in Calhoun, Colorado. It's I guess it's somewhere between Denver and the Springs. And it's amazing. All cool people, potluck system. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. And a lot of fun, and a lot of beers, and a lot of music, and a lot of comedy. And you're gonna have a good time, whether, whatever you're there for. If you come with the mindset, I'm here to have fun and I'm here to relax, you're gonna have a good time in Colorado. It's that simple. So yeah, I'm joining Josh, but this time it's gonna be a road trip. Normally I fly into Denver and Josh comes with his truck and pick me up. But this time I'm landing in St. Louis. Well, I have a landing in Montreal, but that's just an overlay. But then I come to St. Louis and I'm gonna go on a road trip with Annette from St. Louis to Colorado. So that's a big trip. It's gonna be a lot better than my last trip from St. Louis to Colorado, because I was stuck on a Greyhound with some weird people. That was kind of the weirdest trip on Greyhounds, except from the one to Atlanta. That was a weird one too. So yeah, that's that. That's a cute dog. Ja, jamen jeg gør ikke noget. Jeg hverken bider eller river. Nej. Ja, du må gerne. Ja, det er i orden. God dag. So yeah. So now I'm, look at this shit. Looks like high summer. The moon is out. I don't know if I can catch it. Maybe if I do the limbo. I can't get used to it sitting right there. It's weird. So yeah. So Colorado. We're gonna drive there. We're gonna see some stuff on the way. We're gonna make a road trip out of it, and we're definitely gonna make some videos over there, as usual. We've been talking about going to, what was it? Springfield, Capitol building. Should be amazing, so tune in for that. And yeah, lots of stuff. We're gonna see a lot of stuff on the way. So I'm gonna bring multiple cameras and I'm gonna film some stuff. Gonna try to do some footage from Josh's place this year in case he wants to do another promo for next year. I want some good footage, so definitely gonna bring a little pro setup just to get some good footage from the plane. And next year we make a real pro line intro, you know? So that's kind of my main plan. Until then, I'm gonna do some small stuff. I'm training insanely right now. Not specifically for anything, but that's just 2 seminars in a row. And this one I done this weekend was a 3-day seminar. And I had my normal training during the week. So I basically trained 6 days in a row. I lost around 10 pounds in a week. And if I do the next one too, I'm probably gonna lose 10 more. So 20 pounds lighter makes me drop my shirt too, so that's nice. Yeah. What's else on the carpet? This is lovely. Big ass windmills in the back. And of course the noise of the freeway, but other than that, it is beautiful. So, you hear me shit a lot on my country. I love my country. The problem is that it's filled with Danish people. I would take all the good folks I met in the US and I would house them right here and we would have a blast, you know. So, but this is what Denmark is. It's very low veggie like this. This is normal veggie. Only like, well, normal trees are around 50 years or something like that, you know, the biggest ones. So low veggie, a lot of wet, because the most of Denmark is only like, what is that, 15 feet over ground, over water level. So yeah, that's that. I'm not fighting. I don't see myself fighting, but I might change my mind. I might, if the opportunity comes up, take a tournament or two, but it's not on the program. I do still have an eye out for a street beef fight, because I didn't get to do that last time. I misunderstood how the system works. I thought it was the last Saturday of every month that they had that event, and it turned out that it was the first Saturday after the 20th, which is insane. That's America for you. They've done it five months in a row. Before I got there, it's basically been the last Saturday of the month. But so I thought it was that, and when I got there, he said, no, it's this weekend. I said, why? It's the last Saturday. No, it's the first Saturday after the 20th. I'm like, oh, that's weird. Is there some kind of benefits payout or whatever, the 20th or something? Because it seems weird. It seems weird that you would do it like that, but never mind. So yeah, I'm walking, and I'm gonna keep on recording until the camera fails on me, or the sun is going down. Because when the sun is going down, I'm gonna show it to you, and then I'm gonna turn it off, because that's my time. So that's why I'm going here. I'm going to see a sunset. I do that kind of every other week. I get to my spot, and I film the sunset, and it's important to me to get to nature like this, because it gives me perspective in life, and it gets me to value. This is my meditation, if you want, you know. It's the only time I can be alone with myself, unless I'm talking to you guys. Look at this. So this is an artificial made lake. It's not a real lake. They make lakes like this around the countryside. So, because you have buildings over there, it's for the, what do you call it, the fire trucks. It's for the fire trucks. They can come here and pump water. So, yeah. Now this thing is crawling around my chest. I hope you see it right, because I suck at it. But I'll learn. So yeah, what has happened? Well, I told you about the earthquake. Oh yeah, money system. We're definitely going there too. You know, I've been saying this for a while, and I think it's the next big thing is the money. They want to get rid of the cash. I think that is the number one priority on their list right now. Everything is just theater and show and distraction and smoke screens. If you go, I'm all in with the repetition story, you know. That's a reason it's called revolution. It's because it's just another round, you know. And if you go 100 years back, the next big thing is going to be the collapse of our money system. Well, back then it was the stock market, and this time I think it's going to be the dollar. They're going to keep it in the U.S. Why change a winning combination, right? So I think they're going to kill the dollar, and the dollar is going to infiltrate. It is infiltrated in everything. So the dollar is going to affect everything, and they're going to use that as an excuse to get rid of cash. you know, because they cannot keep track on it and shit happens, you know. So yeah, I don't know how exactly that is gonna work, but I'm pretty sure that's next on the list because they have a script and they're following it to the letter. So yeah, they did implement something from 2027. Up till this point, you could pay cash for around 50,000 euros, which is about $55,000. That was the biggest amount you could pay in cash. From 2027, they reduced that number to 10,000, which is around, I don't know, $12,000. $12,000 is the biggest amount you can pay in cash per 2027. So here we are. Sun is setting. This is the best time. I don't know why. Sunrises are nice with a cup of coffee in your hand, but there's nothing as peaceful as a sunset. I don't know why. I just love it. I love this energy that's right now. Except from the wind. The wind is picked up, so I don't know if you can hear a word I'm saying, but the wind is pretty strong now. So I don't know if I set up the mic right for wind reduction and all that kind of shit. So, but it's a good test. So this is my time. I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes of this beautiful place. And then I'm gonna shut the camera off and I'm gonna sit here for the next half hour just thinking about life. And I think you should do the same. If you don't have a spot lined up by now, find one and do it fast, because this system is swallowing everybody up faster than we can say stop. So even when we're aware, I feel it. I already feel it. It's been a couple of weeks since I'm up here, 3 weeks I think, and I already feel it. I already lost perspective of what's important. I already got lost in the work. I already, losing myself in training. I love that, but still, rush. This system is just going too fast right now. It's just going too fast. And I think that was a big inspiration for the song we did this Sunday. Is everything's just too fast now. So I tried to make a new thing, a new fast-paced song, in order to show that we're moving too fast. I didn't know if I did good. Please let me know if you want more of that, but we tried a new genre with this kind of a electronic rock thing. So the first thing I made it didn't sound like that, but that's what I wanted to express, that feeling right there. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm gonna leave you with the original song for the song Sunday, the first production, which is more of a song and less electronic music. So yeah, enjoy that and enjoy the view.
Is it an illusion or something that your mind made up from something you were told? An audio intrusion running up your spine to chill until you feel the cold. A visual vibration showing they can shake the ground beneath your feet. A sudden revelation, the rage from all the pressure makes us all compete. Are you the dreamer or the dream? Are you the nightmare or the scream? Or are you something in between? Like sound vibrating to be seen. Are you the dreamer or the dream? Are you the nightmare or the scream? Or are you something in between? Like sound vibrating to be seen. Is it all perception? Do we create our time? Or maybe we just observe it? Big verbal deception, history and science force-fed until the picture will fit. A virtual castration, showing everyone that online they can pull your plug. A leap of desperation, do not let them change you with their new and crazy bug. Are you the dreamer or the dream? Are you the nightmare or the scream? Or are you something in between? Like sound vibrating to be seen. Are you the dreamer or the dream? Are you the nightmare or the scream? Or are you something in between? Like sound vibrating to be seen. Is it real? Or are we only echoes inside somebody else's dream?